Hey everyone, SwapFox here. On to the next part of Sojourner, Melody of Madness. Now the starting quest for that in Azj-Kahet is Tool of Attunement over in Wild Camp Ular. Now, these people, you don't really get to see them too much during the main campaign, but they're definitely some sort of druid.
Yes?
The Harmonious, that's what they're called, Harmonious. Eyes you with wary skepticism, just as he casts concerning glances towards the Arathi. My guess is these people are going to be relevant to
Let's guide you home,
like
stranger.
future patches. But anyway, so you're still alive. Well, since you've proven to be decently capable. Tool of Attunement. The Nerubians must have some means of cleansing themselves after black blood exposure. If they do not, they would not have been so successful in their harvesting operation. If necessary, I can pick up on the harmony of this world with ease to restore my mind to this reality. But for your sake, and Hanan's, we should probably obtain whatever it is they use. Although we can spare the trouble, if you don't mind the threat of forever splitting your consciousness between two realities. Yeah, I know. I'm good, thanks. The Nerubians are harvesting black blood nearby. If allowed to persist, the corruption caused by excavating the veins may spread. It will continue until it consumes everything. I have no intention of sitting and waiting for it to taint the roots. I am trying to learn and understand their methods, so that I may strike at the heart of their operation. You're welcome to join me. If, of course, you would also prefer your world not to drown in oozing pools of black blood. I like her rationale.
Do not fear the dark.
Oh, do not flinch, Anand. Adventures can be good for your spine.
Military-grade goods at civilian prices.
Where are we going? Over here? I don't know why I right-clicked. Anyway. Did I not get the tuning crystal? Give me a thing. Apparently a tuning crystal is really hard to find. I'm with Orwenya on this. Generally, you want to destroy the people harvesting old god blood. I've done this once or twice before. Sweet God, what is the drop chance on this tuning crystal? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm getting the Ruby and cutting, but, like, come on. Maybe it'll drop off an overseer. Aha! This place was likely beautiful once. Now look at it. Orwenya narrows her eyes in the direction of the Nerubians for a moment. You think she is preparing to pounce. Ask Orwenya why the black blood is dangerous. Black blood exposure has the power to distort and shift one's mind into a realm beyond our eyes, the unseeming. As for what lurks there, if you need more incentive to help me stop this corruption, let it be the monsters the black blood could unleash on our world. And if you're still not convinced, find a pool of the ooze to swim in. See for yourself if you enjoy what you discover, the deeper you go into the unseeming. Fair enough. Anon tries to ignore you, but at last he squirms at your attention. Do not speak to me, please. I'm here to help Orwenya, that is all. You should just forget you ever saw us. Ask Anon why he's so concerned about Orwenya's mission. The Heronir glares at you. This is none of your concern. I mean, I'm actively helping you, so... The Nerubians must have something of them to cleanse their minds after such direct proximity to the black blood. Tuning crystal? Fascinating. Though I cannot say I'm too impressed with the solution. They've brought this problem upon themselves, after all. Field research. Here in the center of all this corruption, I hear something calling to me. It pounds in my head like a drum. I cannot just ignore it. The Path of Dissonance. Anon is correct, only in that my presence here is not strictly allowed. But this corruption echoes in my mind, like a disruptive chord in the otherwise pure song of the world, like a cry for help. I must heed that call. I must follow the dissonance to its source and find the heart of it, so that I may discover how to cleanse it. Join me. Anything for you, Orwenya. Hopefully Anon doesn't die. Finding disturbed earth in Azj-Kahet is actually pretty hard. I think because everything's like super purple. Oh, they were actually flying in this direction.
What is it?
Oh, that's not good.
So,
I need to find the heart of this harvesting operation, then I can determine how to put a stop to it. And a little destruction along the way would not be a bad idea. Orwenya gives a concerned glance towards the cave. When he agreed to come with me, I was supposed to watch over him, make sure nothing bad happened.
May you lend your
Resounding Repercussions. I did not mean for Orwenya's eyes narrow. Fetch him, Helmsheimer. You were exposed to the black blood too, but Anon took most of it. He has entered the unseeming. His mind shifted to a realm beyond our eyes through exposure to the black blood. You may need to join him. However far he ventured to retrieve him. I will activate the Nerubian cleansing instrument for you when you return. Do not lose yourself in that altered state.
I shall watch for you.
Better not be dead. I've had enough depressing side quests for one expansion.
Yes? What is it?
What's happening in my head? Everything hurts. I can't think. I'm seeing things. Is this the dissonance Orwenya feels down here?
Farewell then.
Yes. And on there are no spires. My head, it hurts. Everything feels so cloudy. Help, please.
Roots guide you.
Anon is barely responsive and less corporeal than he should be. Lost deeper in the unseeming than you. Some of the canisters exploded, then the spiders appeared. Kill the spiders.
Farewell then.
So many spiders. You need more exposure to see them. Those aren't even that big. Kill it, we might get free. If you get 100 stacks of the unseeming shift, you get an achievement. I don't know what happens, but
Speak to me. Let nature take
felt so
its
paranoid
course.
in the unseeming, so isolated like drowning, but it was darkness that was suffocating me. Unspeakable horrors all around. I am not like you two. I can't just rush headfirst into danger. I prefer using my abilities to help things grow. But you have my thanks for pulling me out of there, stranger.
Roots guide
Now
you
he'll talk to me?
stranger.
Do not
Enemies abound.
fear the dark.
I have noticed you seem good at surviving challenging tasks. I will remember this about you.
I shall watch for
Well,
you.
thank you. Song of Restoring. Orwenya looks relieved at the sight of Hanan, but does not seem dissuaded from her tasks. I cannot say I am surprised at what you found in that cave. Nerubians stuck in the unseeming, trapped in a realm of monsters and madness. I would pity them, but they sought this out. You, however, need to shift back before the influence of the Black Bud becomes too strong on your mind.
Wild guide you will.
What is it? Farewell
She
then.
can't keep running off like this. The rest of us followed her here, against our better judgment, I might add, but we never agreed to Hanan's size. No, we knew exactly what we were getting into with her, and the consequences.
Roots guide you
Leave
home,
no trace.
stranger.
I need to go make sure she's alright. What I saw in that cave, if she's more sensitive to this, Hanan nearly growls. But she's making a mess out here, drawing attention and leaving a trail, leading outsiders right to her, right to us. We're supposed to be subtle, unseen, keep to the brush, hide in other forms as much as possible. I hate to ask this of you, but can you use my scythe to take care of the evidence while I check on her?
Farewell then.
He still has 50 stacks of that crap. He should probably, like, cleanse himself so he doesn't, you know, clearly he's an arachnophobic. She just killing harvesters along the way? She is. Good on her. feel like I shouldn't have just taken his scythe. He's doing a pretty good job fucking up these Nerubians. Disturbed Earth.
Too far away.
Gotta get that kedge.
You hail from above. You have found me.
My head spins with the echoes of dissonance, such a grave threat to the roots. Orwenya cuts herself off with a growl.
May you lend your song to hers.
I hate seeing Orwenya in such distress, but I do not know how to get through to her. She thinks she has to do everything herself. She sees the corruption out there as her responsibility, her burden. But we're not prepared to take this on. We're not even supposed to be here. We cannot allow traces of Orwenya's magic to linger here. It could reveal our very existence. We are forbidden from interacting with outsiders. What we are doing here, it is... I cannot explain more. Please, try to accept that.
Roots guide you home, stranger.
Leave no trace.
Farewell.
It's forbidden for me to talk to outsiders, but you have been helpful. Thank you for aiding me with this burden.
Roots guide you home, stranger.
The roots brought
Staunch
us
the
both
Flow.
here.
Do they even understand what they are doing? Orwenya bars her teeth, practically growling. Destroy as many of those extractors as you can. Shatter the bulbs, snap the limbs, burn the wreckage. We cannot stop them all, not today, but a bit of destruction may temper my rage.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Decipher the Cacophony. This is far worse than I thought. It's as if they're feeding the corruption, encouraging it, the dissonance growing louder and louder. Orwenya seems shaken, but not deterred. I can hardly hear anything else. My head is pounding. I need to see how far gone this land truly is. Umsammer, bring me something from the unseeming.
The world watch over you.
Oh, it's not any of us going down there. It's just me. I'm guessing I see bigger and bigger things based on how much stuff I have. Like how big the stack is.
Too far. Too far.
No, wait, those guys weren't in the unseeming. Two more. The last remaining trace of a creature lost in the unseeming, emitting an unsettling, almost anguished noise.
You have come far.
Staunch the Flow. They have already done so much damage. These creatures that once lived here, the earth that once thrived. Cannot stop them. We will take vengeance for what they've destroyed beyond repair.
Let nature take its course.
Decipher the Cacophony. What have the Nerubians done to this place?
Wild
This is
guiding
wrong.
will.
This is all wrong.
I shall watch for you.
Discordant measures. I cannot stand to look at this any longer. I must act. Helmshammer, you have survived the unseeming before, now you must go there together. Now we must go there together. I must see it for myself if I am to believe this vile place truly cannot be cleansed. We will kill what we need, what we can, and search for some sliver of hope that we can still restore this land. Acquire 50 stacks. Okay, good. Collect 3 samples from elite enemies. In addition to destroying the extractors, you can also acquire by just standing in the blood. Yeah.
May you lend your song to hers.
Yes?
Harmonious Approach.
Well then.
I know I cannot stop Orwenya from going down there, drawing attention to our presence, but perhaps we could stop word of our presence from spreading? Find whoever is in charge of this harvest site and do what is needed to ensure that they can't spread the word.
Roots guide you home, stranger.
Alright, let's kill a biggin. Is that not a biggin? That's not a biggin. Sure, the Queen's mission will persist. Fury of the roots. Root sliver. A small piece of root once belonging to a tree, now found on the heap of residual slime secretion. Ooh, a faceless one. Will Breaker Burst. Probably gonna hurt, right? Yeah, it did. A sightless eye. An eyeball only able to see within the unseeming, no longer able to perceive the owner's original reality. Hey, big boy. Corrupted heart. It is as I said, the unseeming claims creatures, heart and mind. They have lost themselves. The damage to this realm is... Oh wait, is this a world quest? Oh wait, there was a treasure over there. I will have to grab that.
What is it? Farewell.
I will admit, I am glad to have had you with us through all this.
Guide you
Aw,
home,
thank you, Hanan.
stranger.
You do love me.
Your path leads you deep.
Discordant
stranger.
measures. Hanan's concerns are not unfounded, but I cannot simply witness this corruption and make no attempt to root it out.
The world.
Orwenya's voice is low with rage, but you see it is heartbreak shining in her eyes. This place is truly too far gone. There is no fixing what they have done.
Do not fear the dark.
I want them in that model as a mount.